And it's a big round of applause for every speaker. And timer, can you please list out the qualified table topic speakers and you can vote for them.
All the speakers are qualified.
All the name and they will write their hand.
Toastmaster Shankar, Toastmaster Nikita, Toastmaster Priyadarshini, Toastmaster Rajbir, Toastmaster Sundareshan, Toastmaster Muttayan, and guest Avinash.
Yeah, thank you. And without further ado, the next session is evaluation session. So as far as I know, this is the best session because I told the same thing for table topic also. But this is the best session in a Medley Toastmasters meeting. And to run this again, I would like to call Toastmaster Preethi on stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster. So, I have a question for you. Who loves criticism? Who loves constructive feedback? Yeah, numbers are high. That's the beauty of the Toastmasters. We don't criticize you, but we give you constructive feedback so that you can become a good Toastmaster. So to conduct this session, we have 4 different evaluators for individual speeches. For our first evaluator, he works in a lead. He works as a lead strategy consultant in Frankfurt. He loves reading and most importantly, he loves being in the nature. He is actually pretty famous in Chennai Speakers Forum. He is with us for the last 2 years and he has held almost all the ExCom roles. President, Vice President, VR, VP Education, and now he is our immediate past President. I welcome Toastmaster Arun to be on the stage.
Good afternoon, all once again. Toastmaster Dinakaran did a great job by starting his first speech in Toastmasters. But the topic, the rock star, he wanted to, he clearly conveyed what he wants to portion himself as. And he started with the greeting and he was enthusiastic when he started. He was flawless throughout the speech. During the speech, he was looking at certain sections in the audience, so he could have maintained complete eye contact, left side, front and back, right side, front and back, like that. He was having the speech at the same level of pace, and the pitch was also more of uniform. So he could have used different pitches, and he should have used passes based on the context that he had used. So when he said things like he's looking around what he wants to do further this time. So I think that's like midlife crisis. So he could have had a longer pass and vocal variety could be strong so that the audience will have remembered that. Otherwise, he had given very clear connect to the audience. He asked questions and he also mentioned he's working for 30 years in TCS, so I think maybe somebody working in the TCS would have had good connect with this. And he also showed photographs, so he was very comfortable in using visual in the first speech itself, so that shows he has a lot of experience in giving a lot of speeches on the stage. So certain suggestions is like one thing he should have good vocal variety, like having pauses based on the context, good pitch, and he should try to have a good eye contact with different segments of the audience. I think with these things, he can become a great speaker in the upcoming months.
Thank you. Thanks for the evaluation. Let's move on to the next evaluation. So our next evaluator is a doctor by profession. His passion, current obsession is he is public speaking, and he is with Toastmaster for past 1.5 years. And I welcome Toastmaster Alagappan to give his evaluation.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and especially to Sweta. What I found good things in your speech is you are a very good storyteller. I was able to get connected and able to follow your story very well. And to prove this, I will ask some few questions to the audience, whether they will be able to answer. Can you tell who motivated Frida when she was in the childhood to do sports?
Father.
Father. And later, drawing? Mother. And the bus was made of? Wood. See, everyone was very much into. And how she described husband and wife? Yes. So you proved that you are a very good storyteller. Kudos to your storytelling abilities. And one thing what I personally felt that if you would have, because when I just knew that Sweta is going to do, I just went to her and asked about what is going to talk and what you're going to talk about. So that I thought I would prepare in front before my evaluation. But she said, didn't tell anything. You just go and observe yourself. But what I found is I was very much eager to know what is that blue house. At the end, you could have connected something related to the blue house. At least you could have shown us the slide, what's the blue house about. Or else you could have shown the picture of the pictures she has drawn. Something could have connected more in that way. And one thing what I wanted to tell you is that the topic you are going to attempt or you attempted right now is the Communication Manual 7. And what it says that it's a research about a topic. And what I personally felt that you have done a research about a person and what she has done in her life and how she came out of the things that was inspiring and motivating every one of us. But and this particular project requires the research done on a special topic, which requires extensive research done with the books, newspapers, and articles, and so on. And also, this main objective is to learn how to select relevant information which supports your topic. And that is the motto of this topic, or that is the objective of this. So, I think overall it's a very good speech. You are a very good storyteller. And personally, I think this Competent Communication Manual 7 requires some other topic, because recently I did the CC7, and what I did is done on a topic called kidney stones, because it was related to my area of profession, but I was not aware much about the topic. I did research and I understood that you address a different kind of audience here, not your professional audience. So you have to be very clear in the words you use, how you get connected with the audience. Those are several things which you can learn from this subject. So I would personally recommend you to do it once again. Take some other topic and try it. Overall, it's a very good speech. Okay.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arjun, for the evaluation. It was very calm and you took the stage with it. So moving on to the next evaluation. Our third evaluator is a project manager in Standard Chartered Bank. He is with part of Toastmasters Club for the last 3 years, and he is currently serving as a president of Standard Chartered OMR Toastmasters Club. Without much ado, I'd like to welcome Toastmaster Preethi to give this evaluation.
Great leaders don't say what to do. They actually show how it is done. And our great leader, Mr. John, surprisingly started with how to show it to be done. Now the beauty about your speech, which struck me very well, was usually in a dry topic like this, where you have leadership style, you started with an act, which elaborated how authoritative style is. So you came in and you made us engage, brought in and told us what to be done. Now that's a great technique, because all of us get focused. So as a speaker, that's a smart thing to do. Now you went on to your other part of being motivational style. Now before you even said about different style, you waited with the people about with your act, and also with those integrity anecdote that you shared. And this beautiful thing about unconsciously or consciously unbiased. Now that strikes everybody's chord because people know that you're a seasoned leader. Now, the ethos factor, which is Aristotle says that a speaker should be ethically trustable. Now, the beautiful thing about the way you made us trustable was the dressing that we chose. Now, apt dressing for this kind of a speech, and also the act that you chose. Now, put together, nobody can doubt this is not your turn. Everybody knows without knowing you that you're a leader, and you demonstrated that. Now, that came out very, very clear. In all these two aspects and what the project recommends, you went one step beyond with giving anecdotes which can be relatable. Now, appraisal is something everybody goes through. Now, everybody doesn't know how to handle it. Now, you touching that point was a smart act again. So, all put together, it was a treat of leadership, instantly delivered and unbiasedly communicated. Now, what can we do if you want to take this one step further? Now, you achieved the objectives of the project, so I have nothing to say on the project objective. But two things that should keep it apart is you being a trustable leader just by your sheer presence. I'm sure you have much more experience to share on the authoritative, motivational, and other factors. I would like to hear what are those. What was that instance where you were forced to be authoritative, the other two options didn't work? Where you were forced to be motivational, the other two options didn't work? Where you were forced to be innovative, because the whole act you that presented now with a slide, with an act, and with the story, it was innovative. To sum it up, you presented a great story, a great leadership style, all put together, you ended the speech with style. Now, the one more factor that I want to tell you is the title. You could just make it in style.
Brilliant. So, moving on to the next evaluation. Our next evaluator is working with Fidelity Investments, and he's now VP Education for Olympic Toastmaster Club. I request Toastmaster Kishore to give his next evaluation.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all doing today? Would you be able to drive a car in a very congested, wash a car in a very congested roads? Very challenging. So today, Abhishek, my target speaker, drove a Porsche car in just 2 to 3 minutes of time. Let us see how he has unfolded or took that through this congested street. Number one, the way you unfolded the story was tremendous, Abhishek. You have given a very good problem statement. You said like what was the cost leakage was your problem statement, and what were the factors involved around it was very much, I was glued into listening to your speech. That was very good. And the way you unfolded it, the head count, the process, and robotics. So these were the 3 options you had to tackle this problem. So the way you unfolded your problem for the future project was tremendous as well. And coming to the challenges, you are from a finance background and you are going to deal with the technology, which is completely a controversial topic altogether. So how you tackle that situation? That is where the hero was born. He came out, he took the driving seat, he glued it up and said, why me? To why not me? He just said like, why not me? Let me take this challenge. That was very good. The way you unfolded that, you got into your driving seat, you started driving the project, the car. And with that, you had a very good audience awareness. You know what is there on the street lined up and how your audiences are placed. And you had a very good eye contact with each area of this room. That is what I could see as your evaluator. Coming on to this, I could see a few things. As you started driving, I could see 2 things which could have been put your speech at a very good phase. Number one, you have chosen the robotic bot, which is completely a technical aspect, and you do not know that. So now, what are your challenges? What are those foreseeable challenges for you? So if you could have explained to us, because I was completely clueless, like how a finance guy could handle a technology problem. So I did not know what were those 2 or 3 challenges which you are completely unaware, and this challenge is going to say that why me to why not me? How did the transition happen? I did not understood the thesis behind how you said yes to that. And another one is your project completely beats about how you're planning your thing and how you're going to accomplish that. So when I look at these two things, these are just two things which could have elevated your speech, your project plan to the next level. However, as I could see, like, it is very, very tough to handle such a very big project plan in just 2 to 3 minutes. So with that said, I would definitely say that you have been successful in telling what you are planning to do in next 2 to 3 months. There is no doubt about it. So what I would say is you came out with the scratches which are invisible to any one of us. That is what I would say. It was a great speech and all the very best for your project. I would like to hear your project speech as well.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kishore. So that was our evaluations for the prepared speech section is over. I request the Toastmasters and the guests to vote for the best evaluator. The ballot. Now it's time for the tag report. I request Toastmaster Meenu to read out the timer report.
First, for the prepared speeches segment, we have Toastmaster Dinakaran, he took 8 minutes. Toastmaster Shweta took 7 minutes 43 seconds. Toastmaster John Jayakumar took 7 minutes 13 seconds. Toastmaster Abhishek Runta 3 minutes 34 seconds. 30 seconds exactly. Sorry. And for the table topic section, Speaker 1 Toastmaster Shankar 1 minute 22 seconds. Toastmaster Nikita 1 minute. Toastmaster Priyadarshini 2 minutes 1 second. Toastmaster Rajveer 1 minute 15 seconds. Toastmaster Sundareshan 1 minute 14 seconds. Toastmaster Mutayan 1 minute 58 seconds. Guest Avinash 1 minute 23 seconds. And the evaluation segment, we have Toastmaster Arun Kumar 2 minutes 16 seconds. Toastmaster Alagappan 3 minutes 17 seconds. Toastmaster Premnath 2 minutes 46 seconds. And Toastmaster Krishna Kishore 3 minutes 15 seconds. And I would like to thank Toastmaster Hari for helping me with the timer.
Thank you, Toastmaster Meenu. So next one is our counter report. I request our counter Toastmaster Suresh to give his speech.
Good evening all. Prepared speaker 1, my counter report is prepared speaker 1 Toastmaster Dinakaran. No passes, filler words so and are. Repetitions okay and yet. Yeah. Prepared speaker 2 Toastmaster Sweta. No passes, filler words are. Sometimes. Prepared speaker 3 Toastmaster John Jayakumar. No passes, filler words right 2 times. Now 2 times. No repetitions. Prepared speaker 4 Toastmaster Abhishek Ranta. Clean speech. Table topic speaker 1 Toastmaster Shankar. Passes 1. Table topic speaker Toastmaster Nikita. Passes 2. Filler words are. No repetitions. Toastmaster speaker 3 Toastmaster Priyadarshini. No passes. Filler words are. 2 times. Repetitions, no repetitions. Speaker 4, Toastmaster Rajveer, right? Rajveer. Passes 3, filler words nil, repetitions nil. Speaker 5, Toastmaster Sundareshan, passes nil, filler words are, you know, 1 time each. Repetitions nil. Speaker 6, Toastmaster Mutayan, passes nil, are. Repetitions nil. Speaker 7, guest Avinash. No passes. Are. Filler words are. So. Repetition, the word idli. One thing I observed, when I was given this role, R counter, I wondered what is R counter, why it is named R counter. But now I realized most of us, maybe including me, we use R, like but like that. What I observed is when we use this word, our brain uses that time to generate what to say next. So we use that time to develop the next sentence and then we go on. It's just that we can practice much more and then we can come out with this in with our speed to generate statements and without giving our speech with the and other filler words. Thank you so much.
Tag report is not done if grammarian's report is. So I request Toastmaster Nassima to give.
Yeah, good evening, Toastmasters and fellow guests. So it was a great knowledge and privilege for me to be here because most of them had given a very good speeches over here and made my life a lot more easier. So a few observations, right? People, they began really well, but they ended on a really strong note. For example, Dinakaran, right? He made use of the phrase, all of you are rock stars, which I felt was very good. And also Shweta, right? Towards the end, he used this quote, why do I need you for when I have wings to fly, which I felt was really good and really resonated well with her speech. And John Jayakumar, again, great, say, and also impeccable use of grammar. And he also ended on a pretty strong note by quoting, whatever you do as a leader, do it in style. And then Abhishek, of course, he posed a question to everyone, when are you going to grab the opportunities, right? And a couple of observations over here, most of them when it came to table topics, right? There was incorrect use of grammar in terms of using past tense instead of present. Like for instance, say give instead of gave. And overall it was, say, good table topic session where I was not able to pinpoint any grammatical errors or mistakes. So overall, from the word of the day, the speakers did not use, but overall, the word sumptuous was used on 3 or 4 different occasions. And theme of the day, the speakers did not use it, but then the presenters and the evaluator used it quite frequently. And before I hand it over to the general evaluator, I have a couple of tips, right? When we write emails to 2 of our, say, fellow colleagues in our workplaces, we use the term revert back. It is actually an incorrect usage because revert means moving back to the previous state. If you use revert and back together, it is an incorrect usage. Instead of that, you can say revert. I'll revert to you, right? And also, a lot of people, what they do is they make mistakes in terms of using these 3 say words. I mean, say words like say has been, have been, and have been. So typically, have been is nothing but a continuous action which is not yet been completed. Like for instance, I have been thinking about watching this movie Super Deluxe, which means that I have been thinking, I have not completed the action. I might go anytime and watch the movie, right? And similarly, have been is used when you're using first and second person, right? For example, I've been trying to reach you. I've been trying to, say, work on a project for my company, right? And has been is typically used when you're addressing a third person. Like for instance, she has been punished because she did not do her homework. And had been is typically used when the action gets completed. Like for instance, I had been expecting a call from you last week, but that action is over because the person has been expecting the call from the person last week. So that's pretty much it.
For the elaborate grammarian report, I think you're going more than your role, even if look this the grammar section. So thank you for that. So I request members and guests to vote for the best tag role player. So now the tag report is done, evaluator section is done. So it's time for general evaluator's report. So from the beginning, I reached the venue pretty early by 2:15, and I noticed first person I noticed was Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Prasad. He was there waiting, and everything was set at the time by 2:15 itself. So that was pretty good. And then moving on to before the start of the meeting, we had some issues. Some hazard was there. Thankfully, Farhan fixed it by assigning last time timer and evaluator they were missing. So he picked up the right person for each row. So thanks, Farhan. And the meeting started well on time by 2:55. And that was the positive side of it. And overall, the meeting, everybody did their role well. From the speakers, they were well prepared for their speeches, evaluators, and the table topic session was fun. And well, mixture of good topics and the guest you called almost everyone. It was fun. And that team, you did a splendid job. You had all your, you were correct on your role and everything. Most importantly, TM already clearly explained what the everything. To start up the meeting was so fun. I was a bit nervous at times, but speaking him on the stage, it made me more relaxed. So it was, the introduction was finally given. And going to the little bit feedback I'd like to give you. So the feedback can be try avoiding speaking with each other. You can pass on some sheets of paper or message because that might distract the speaker who is on the stage. So you can try avoid that. And second one is when you are introduced in the stage, you have to wait. You should wait on the stage until the person joins with you. You cannot leave the stage open. So that is one thing. And when you introduce a table topic session and you introduce the topic, you have to, for example, if the topic is all the glitters is not good, you have to introduce it, all the glitters is not good, the name followed by the topic again. So it should be that way. And that's it for my report. Overall the meeting was good and hope we can improve on the areas where I'm. Thank you. I'd like to give